E-learning with Jocie's Cosmetology School. Money Matters Skills. Practical money skills for cosmetology students and professionals. Lesson 1, The Art of Budgeting. What is a budget? A personal budget is a financial plan that allocates future income toward expenses, savings, and debt repayment. It's important to choose a specific budgeting period for your budget. And always remember, you control your budget. The budget does not control you. This will allow you to determine how much money you have to spend, how you want to spend your money in the future, and learning to live on less than available income to stay out of financial trouble. Effective money management. Where did my money go? What did you spend it on? Can you see a pattern in the spending habits? What did you need and what did you want? A step-by-step plan for saving and spending. Develop your own financial goals and prioritize them. Create and maintain what supports these goals. What might make you a habitual spender turn into a saver? What could turn a saver into a spender? This helps you prevent impulse spending, helps you decide what you can and cannot afford, and enables you to keep track of how you spend your money. Whose responsibility is it to make sure your financial obligations are met? Attention, attention. Lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine. Who's going to come to the rescue of an adult that doesn't have the money to pay their bills? The budgeting process. Assess your personal and financial situation, your needs, values, your life situation. Where does your money come from? Set personal and financial goals. This will help put you on the right track to determine what you need and what you want. Create a budget for fixed and variable expenses based on projected income. Monitor your current spending, saving, and investing patterns. And finally, compare your budget to what you have actually spent. Once you've reviewed the financial progress, you can revise the budgeted amounts. This helps you create a visual spending picture and helps prevent that impulse spending. It also helps you decide how you can protect yourself against the financial consequences of unforeseen events. Goal setting guidelines. What are goals? What goals do you have? Goal ranges are short-term, generally 1 to 4 weeks, medium-term goals, 2 to 12 months, and then long-term goals would be a year or longer. You need to prioritize those goals. What can you do to work toward those goals? What resources do you need to achieve these goals? Be realistic. A student working part-time is not likely to be able to afford a new car every couple of years. Be specific. I want to save $5,000 for a down payment to buy a house. Have a time frame in mind. I want to pay off my credit card within the next 18 months. And then state the action to be taken. I want to start an automatic deposit savings account with monthly withdrawals from my checking account. Setting up and maintaining a budget shows you where your money comes from. your jobs, parents, alimony, child support, investment. And it gives you an idea how it feels to be financially dependent and independent. Where does your money go? Keep track of everything spent in 1 month. What did you buy? Can you see a pattern in your spending habits? What did you need or want? How did you decide what to spend and where to spend it? Categorize how money is currently spent, whether it's clothing, food, CDs, automobiles, etc. Name areas that might be added to this list in the near future. Review the concepts and skills of making decisions. What might make a habitual spender turn into a saver? What could turn a saver into a spender? What do you think of when you think of the word budget? In this sample, we show the income possibilities, fixed regular expenses of rent, car payment, car insurance, and a credit card. Irregular expenses like savings, food, and utilities may vary each month, but there's something that definitely needs to be taken care of. Transportation expenses could be gas and oil, parking fees, repairs, taxi, bus fare, anything like that. Some things you might have under the other category might include medical expenses, clothing, entertainment, household items, personal items, tuition, school expenses, for a grand total of your monthly expenses. In this sample scenario, we have Sally. These are her planned income and expenses. Sally works part-time at a greeting card company and part-time at Great Clips as a receptionist. The greeting card net monthly income is expected to be $600. Her Great Clips net monthly income is expected to be $800. Now we're going to estimate her monthly expenses. Her fixed monthly expenses are her rent for $200, her car payment at $175, and her car insurance of $220. Her planned flexible expenses are her savings for cosmetology school, her food for $150, gas and oil for $40, clothing for $50, entertainment for $60, and personal items of $30. How much did she spend for the use of her car this month? And finally, how much money did she have at the end of the month to put into savings? This is her finalized budget versus actual. It showed she made $45 more than she planned and spent $750 more than what she planned, which shows that that will increase her credit card debt by $705 just for her to be able to afford to pay for what she had, unless she already has savings in the bank. If this were your budget, what might you change? And which items are out of your control? Which expenses could Sally have prevented? What expenses will definitely need adjusted moving forward? How does credit card debt affect your budget moving forward? What additional expenses are incurred? How can Sally improve her future budget? Did Sally put anything into savings this month? Will she be able to if she continues down this path? Not sure if I saved well or just forgot to pay a bill. Budgeting tips. Become a good consumer and learn how to get the most for your money. Exercise willpower and self-control so that way you don't indulge in any unnecessary spending and stay within your budgeted amount. Develop a good record-keeping system so that you can maintain a workable budget. And evaluate your budget regularly. Make changes where necessary. Any questions? Complete your e-learning packets. We'll go over them together. Thank you for joining us for Lesson 1, The Art of Budgeting, e-learning with Jocie's Cosmetology School.